Are you guys familiar with the term alpha male?
Sure.
Shut the f up!
You can explain it, but yes.
Nah, because I really don't know how to explain it.
Shut the f up!
We're gonna get you now.
This piece of content, I think, brings up some social issues that we could all explore together. And I'd be curious what you guys' thoughts are.
All right, shall we dive into this?
Let's do it.
Right in.
So, before we start, this video came from the Law and Crime Bodycam channel on YouTube. So, in a nutshell, this video takes place in Reno, Nevada, and the police were responding to a call about a man yelling. This took place at about 1:30 in the morning. I'd also like to point out that 5 police officers have shown up for this call. So I thought it would be fun if we watch this body cam footage, this police body cam footage, and determine, hey, who's the good guy in this video? Who's the bad guy? Is anyone good? Is everybody bad? Is no one bad? There's some social issues at play that we can explore. So without further ado,
Looks like they're just open.
so they're walking towards that apartment building with the light on there.
This is right when they show up.
With the light on?
This is like right when they got there, right?
Correct.
Hey, Chris, Reno PD, what's going on, man?
I got no guns.
Okay.
Who are you?
I'm with the Reno Police Department. I work with your brother.
Get your hand off the weapon right there, mother. I got my hands right here.
No,
Take your hat off. You. You.
Chris.
Can you stop?
Chris.
You.
Chris. What is going on, man?
Benny, can you pause that?
All right. What's going on?
Yeah.
I mean, and then you just go and rip your screen out. Have you ever put a screen back in? It's not the easiest thing in the world to get back in there. He just created a lot of work for himself.
He sure did.
And he's also making a lot of demands. You take your hand off your gun. You take your hat off. He told the guy to take his hat off.
Yeah, if we were just listening to the audio of this, you would think he was the cop.
So, all right, I have no idea where this is going to go. What's happened? He has the wherewithal enough. He has the wherewithal enough to know that what he's doing is going to be alarming to them, because the first thing he says is, I don't have any guns or whatever, or weapons.
Okay, and you know what? To his credit, the very first thing he did was alert the police, I have no weapons. Not an unwise thing to do when you're facing down 5 police officers, especially these 5 police officers. And a little bit more on that later.
Nothing makes that statement more believable than immediately ripping your screen off the window, too. As soon as you say it, I don't have any guns, off with this screen. Oh, yeah. Seems like a real straight shooter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hands off the taser.
Let me ask you guys this. You could hear the one officer say, hey, what's going on, Chris? In one of the most timid voices I've ever heard. So are you filled with any confidence whatsoever right off the bat?
No. Not in these people laying down the law. No.
Wait, he knew his first name?
Yes, he works with his brother. His brother's a police officer, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've gathered.
Yeah, one of the police officers referenced that they were trying to call his brother. I forget exactly what he said.
I think he said, I work with your brother.
Yeah.
I think
his brother is indeed a police officer for the same police department. So
hey,
I want to.
Chris, how's it going? I don't need guns.
Where's my brother? I need a hug, man. Don't shoot me, please.
Where is your brother? I don't know. We've been trying to get a hold of him.
There.
Can I get a hold of my brother? We tried to get a hold of him. He's not answering right now, Chris.
You ever seen a man exit his house in that fashion?
Well, maybe he was born Caesarean. You know that old joke.
So he's got his hands out, nowhere near his pockets, open and showing the police to let them know I'm not an armed man.
He's making his hands visible.
Yeah.
Smart.
To let all 5 police officers know. Nothing to worry about here.
Well, at this point, he's
My
still.
name is Chris.
I was going to say, at this point, he's still free to come and go as he pleases, mainly through that window that he just walked out. How did he walk out? And I love that's not his first time walking out that window. He's done that many, many times.
This guy's door frame is probably covered in dust and cobwebs from not being used.
My name is Christopher Henderson. You guys shot me 2020.
And he said you shot me in 2020.
He's identifying himself to the police. He said, "I'm. My name is Chris Sheehan. I'm the guy you guys shot in 2020."
My name is Christopher Henderson. You guys shot me 2020. You guys didn't pay me any money. You shot me in my right shoulder. We know, bud.
Chris, what is going on? Jesus. What's going on today, Chris?
Let me do some pull-ups. Get the out of my way. Move away. All of you. All of you move the away. Back the up.
Okay. So, that was our introduction to Christopher Sheehan. And again, that same police officer who asked Chris, "Hey, buddy, what's going on tonight?" I don't know if you heard him as Chris took his shirt off, but he muttered to himself, "Oh, Jesus Christ." I mean, this is not a small man.
I'm going to walk to the hospital with my dog now. Get the out of here. All of you now.
What is going on today, man?
If I ask you guys nicely, I'm going to tell you guys right now. Whoever could go toe-to-toe with me, head-to-head, push-up to push-up, let's get it. Going facing the west right here. You're yoked. Facing that. I'm not saying I'm yoked. Okay? Back up and stay. Are you scared? You're scared. You're scared. Are you scared or not? Be honest.
I'm not scared of you, dude.
I know you're not scared of me. I'm scared of me. I fear one man. And his name is... Do you want to know what his name is? Can I do a push-up? You guys will shoot me in the back?
I'm not Chris.
You promise me? Listen, I'm a man.
Chris, do you remember
I'm
me?
a man, right? I'm a man.
Chris, do you remember me?
The police are asking, "Do you
Talking
remember me?"
Sports West?
What's your name?
It's Goodrich.
Goodrich. What's your last and first name?
It's Elliot.
Elliot what?
Elliot Goodrich.
When's your birthday?
Oh, Chris, it's in February.
What's your number of your birthday?
Chris, what's going on tonight?
I'm doing 14.
Chris,
My brother's February 14th, 1979.
Okay. Yeah, I know your brother. I know Monique as well.
Dude, shut the up.
Chris, what's going on?
Shut the up!
Why are we out here tonight?
Because I want you to shut the up.
Why do you keep yelling?
Shut your mouth, please.
Chris.
Put your taser down and shut your mouth. I see your taser right there.
I know, because you got me amped up right now, Chris.
All your weapons, I see them right here.
All your weapons.
I got you amped up because you guys are soft. Every one of you out here is soft.
You didn't do 14.
Every single one of you, especially that guy right there.
Okay, especially that guy right there. That comes into play. But, yeah, again, a lot to unpack here. You know? I've just never seen an interaction like this between a civilian and a small fleet of police officers, and you know, where the civilian orders the police to put their weapons away and provide their full names and birthdays.
Yeah. It's
Not
also,
an unreasonable request, you know what I mean? No crime. You can ask a police officer when their birthday is and not get in any trouble. I like the one cop, though. It may have even been the same cop we've heard speaking to Chris earlier, said, "I ain't scared of you, Chris." And once again, one of the most unconvincing manners I've ever heard. But the last thing that Chris says is, you're all soft, especially that guy right here, and then points to an individual cop. So why is he singling that cop out? Well,
can I
let's
guess?
find out together, as the bull says.
Can I guess?
Yeah? No, don't guess.
Possibly.
Wait, hold on, Benny. You told Josh not to guess because you think he might actually get it right.
Well, that's true. Yeah, go ahead and guess.
Yeah, guess.
That might be the dude who shot him back in 2020.
That's a good guess.
Yeah. You're
King
really
of
blowing
Lampoons,
the
man.
whole bit here, King. So anyway, let's find out what's so special about this particular cop, even though the King of Lampoons just blew it for everybody.
Some kind of cowboy over there. I see you, dude.
I'm not trying to hide.
Who you think you're hard?
Chris.
Yeah, the cop that's standing
Think you're standing?
the furthest away from him is the cop that shot him in 2020. He's like, I'm just going to hang back out here and keep lookout.
Think you're standing there hard?
Stop, my friend.
You didn't shoot me because you think I think I'm better than you.
I was there when that happened, my friend. Do you
Shut
want
the
to
f up.
Okay.
You weren't there.
Yes, I was.
Did you come up and hit me in the chest, man?
No,
You're okay.
I tried to
Did you come up and hit me in the abs, man? You're good.
Chris, can we
Did you
please-
do that?
Chris, can
Did you
listen?
say I love you, bro? Did you say that to me?
Chris.
Was my brother there?
Hey, Chris, can we get you some help, my friend?
I already got help.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got help, so he's got it all sewn up. He's a man who has his life together.
And as the King of Lampoon's guest, yeah, the incident that he is referring to is where he was shot in the shoulder by the same police force, one of whom apparently was there. So,
I love that I love how he's covered in all those red dots, like that he's just ready to unload.
another thing you'll notice, and
It looks
I
like he
don't
has
know,
chicken pox.
I don't know how I feel about this. The pixelation on the body cam footage is in there because all the police officers have their faces pixelated as to not show who they are. All of them except, in this case, Chris Sheehan. So is that fair? I watch a lot of body cam footage, and not all of them have the police officer's face blurred out. But in this case, they're all blurred out.
Right. I don't know why that is.
Except for our star, Christopher Sheehan.
I don't know why that would be, but it's strange because it's also public information which police officers responded to the call.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Maybe they're just camera shy.
but so far, I mean, aside from, a lot of strong language, would you guys say that he's been cooperative? He was asked to come outside. He complied.
I don't know who's asked.
You're gonna shoot me? I got no weapons.
Chris.
What else you want to see? You want to see the song?
Chris.
Want to see the Sheehan song, dude? Oh, you real?
Oh, hold on.
The
Pause.
Sheehan Schlong.
Oh, that's what he said.
Yes. We're going to be hearing a lot about the Sheehan Schlong throughout this content.
They used to
The
do that on.
legendary.
They used to do that on American Bandstand.
But no, his point being, though, isn't so much, hey, I want to show all these police officers the Sheehan Schlong. It's, again, to show that he has no weapons. He stated, I have no weapons. And he's willing to go the extra mile to prove it, as we're about to see. Watch this.
Chris.
You guys think you're hard? Navy SEALs are hard. David Goggins, Jocko Willick, Jocko, run this country. David Goggins, run this country. Tom Milliken, you guys know who Tom Milliken is? You know who Marcus Petrelli is?
Chris.
You guys know who they are? I bet you read their books. You guys think
Okay,
they're
pause.
hard? I'm hard. I'm hard as
Yes, sir.
Are you familiar with David Goggins?
I am. Josh, you know who he is, King of Lampoons?
Yes.
He's in that alpha male sphere. Jocko Willinks. He was some sort of advanced military guy, right? I don't want to.
I know.
I don't want to give the guy stolen valor, but I don't want to say he was a Navy SEAL if he wasn't, because that's stolen valor. But
I think he
was in
was.
some sort of high level military. But
Yeah, I
that's
know.
David Goggins is of that similar space, the alpha male space.
And he's saying these guys are nothing compared to the likes of David Goggins.
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, either I can't tell if those people that he just shouted out, he's shouting them out as influences to him or not, because he goes on.
I'm hard. I'm hard as Tommy did it. Shins, baby. Shins. 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 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Get the back now. Go read your Bible. Shut the
No, stop, boss. Chris, can you stop and listen? We need to get you help. You know
I'm
you
gonna go
need
get me
help.
help. Don't
No,
stop.
stop with us.
This guy's a monster, man. This guy's big.
Don't shoot me. I'm going to get my own help. Stop!
We're gonna stop. We need
I'm
to
gonna
get you
put a
help.
shirt on. I'm
Chris,
going to get my own
stop.
help. Don't shoot me in the back.
Hey,
Don't
stop.
shoot me in the back, Reno PD. Don't arrest me.
We're
Don't
going-
touch me.
We're gonna get you.
I have broken no laws. Shut the up. Let
I
me
think-
be
I think-
quiet. Let me be quiet and go in my own house that I earned with my blood, my sweat, and my tears.
I understand.
Shut the up.
We're gonna get you some help.
I'm gonna go get some right now.
We're gonna get you in the
I'm gonna go get shut the up. I'm walking.
No,
Ah!
you need to stop, my friend. I'm here to help you. We're trying to help you.
You will not put your hands on me. You guys will not touch
Chris.
me. You especially, you're all weak.
Okay, Chris.
Think I'm on?
Okay.
Yeah, but you, Mr. Alpha, you just admitted that you earned your home through your tears.
That was a beautifully cut promo. If I saw him do this on television, I'd buy a ticket, man.
He could talk
That
you into the
promo
arena.
would he could put some asses in some seats. Can we watch that again? Because I particularly like that part. I also enjoyed how he screamed at the police to let him be quiet.
Yeah, it didn't make sense.
I also liked how he started kind of shouting out his own family's name, like Sheehan's, like the O'Doyles in Billy Madison, that movie that Norm Macdonald was in. But this is a promo. This is how you put asses in the seats. Listen to this.
Touch me.
We're gonna get you.
I have broken no laws. Shut the up. Let me be quiet. Let me be quiet and go in my own house that I earned with my blood, my sweat, and my tears. Shut the up.
So, this guy scared the shit out of me just watching this video.
Very menacing fellow, for sure.
He said he broke no laws.
Not
That's
true.
yeah. There's a lot to discuss here. There's there's a lot of gray area, I think, to explore.
I mean,
I don't know
definitely
about that being a gray area. He has disturbed the peace.
That's
This
what-
is
that's-
late at night,
That's fair.
clearly, and
That's-
the cops have shown up, and they've failed to restore the peace. He's still screaming at the top of his voice.
That's a great point too. Yeah.
He's still
And
waking people up who have to go to work so they can cry to earn their living.
So the guy starts yelling. One of the neighbors calls the police. He's thinking they arrive and he's probably thinking, "Oh, it's great. Things are going to quiet down now." 20 minutes later, this guy's yelling about his schlong outside still. Like,
Yes.
for the love of God.
Yeah.
And
The only
he's
thing that's changed is now he's outside yelling
He's
as opposed to inside the acoustically insulated confines of his apartment,
and now 5 other voices have been
Yeah.
added to the fray.
basically.
Chris,
Can I pray?
no,
I can't pray.
stop. We need to go get you some.
Okay, I'm going. You don't touch me. I'm going in my window.
No, we're not going.
I'm going in my apartment. It's my
Going in my
dog's in
window.
there.
Stop.
My dog's in there.
Let's go.
All right, take me to jail.
Thank you.
Not for long if you leave that screen off the door.
Where you to the hospital? You guys take me to the hospital. Relax. My dog's relax. Guys.
So yeah, I mean, this guy's kind of all over the place. I mean, he wants to go back into his apartment, via the window.
Yeah.
Then he wants to pray, but when the cops tell him that he can't pray, he does like a total 180 and goes, "Okay, well then take me to jail." Only to then do another 180 and demand to know why he's being taken to jail, and then starts resisting the efforts of all 5 police officers. So basically, we just witnessed a full 360 in a matter of. maybe
Can
a
I
minute.
say this? We've established that his brother is in law enforcement in some capacity.
On the same force as the 5 gentlemen that have responded to this call? They're all
And he
co-workers.
was shot prior.
Yes, 2 years prior by.
So clearly his brother was okay with that. His brother deemed that necessary. Because
Well-
he's still on the force. They're still on the
Well-
force. Everybody agreed that that was the right thing to do, was to shoot this man.
You guys say that, but
That it was necessary force.
well, let's find out if it is or not. Would you guys like to see the body cam footage of when Christopher Sheehan was shot by the police in 2020?
I'd like to see nothing more.
Okay. So again, this is body cam footage of the shooting incident in 2020, and this body cam footage kind of jumps around because it's from various vantage points. And again, about 4 or 5 police officers responded to this scene, all of whom appeared to be very scared.
Why are you past what? Past what? Dude,
Can you go down on your knees, please?
No.
Let's talk
No.
about this. Let's figure this out.
I'm going to run. I'm sorry.
No. Talk about this.
Here's my things. Here's my things. Here.
So there's the taser gun, there's the shot to the shoulder, and then he just walks away.
Yeah, what the hell? I heard those things like simultaneously. Like, so he got tased and shot basically at the same time?
Yeah, so
I think, well, first you tase, then you shoot.
So what
Yeah.
happened was, so first of all, if we go back to when this started, he is being, again, semi-cooperative. You know what I mean? He's obeying the officer's order, but he does disrobe once again to show that he's unarmed and
He actually put
hands
a
all his
shot-
belongings over to police, and then gave them all the courtesy of letting them know that he was going to run. So it's like semi-cooperative. It's like walking a real fine line between cooperative and uncooperative. But basically what we just saw, you heard the taser first.
No.
The taser shot
Impervious.
right past Christopher Sheehan, hit the adjacent police officer who had his pistol drawn. And when that police officer got tased, he shot his pistol and lodged a bullet into Chris Sheehan's shoulder.
Well, that makes perfect sense for what we've established is indeed Reno 911.
Yeah.
And then after all that happened, the gentleman who was just shot with a gun turns around and walks away. I mean, this man, I don't understand why this guy isn't in all the Marvel movies.
Why are you past what? Past what? Dude,
Can you go down on your knees, please?
No.
Let's talk about this. Let's figure this out.
I'm going to run. I'm sorry.
No. Talk about this.
Here's my things. Here's my things. Here.
So it's going to cut to another cop's.
We're not playing!
Get down! Get down! Get down on the ground! Down on the ground!
So you guys hear the female voice is another one of the officers who, I mean, rightfully upset by what just transpired, and she's rushing to his aid. So that voice that you hear is one of the police officers. And again, he's like, okay, now he's face down in the parking lot. But again, not because he was just shot with a firearm, but because he's decided to cooperate now. Now he's like, okay, all right, I'll lay down like you asked.
Lay down, lay down, lay down! Lay down! Lay down!
No, shoulder. My shoulder.
You're okay. We're gonna get you out. Come over, come over. Sit down.
So would you guys be speaking that calmly as 5 people are wrenching both your arms behind your back to put you in handcuffs after your shoulder has a bullet? I mean, I'd be crying out in agony before they came over and started wrenching my arms behind my back. And he's like, oh, please, guys, come on, my shoulder, the one you just shot, you know?
When officers shoot somebody, it's meant to be fatal, right? It has to be a situation in which they believe that their life is on the line. So they have to shoot to kill, no?
Yes.
Well, in that kind of proves that this was an accident.
Oh yeah, because it's standing that close. There's no way he would have hit him in the
And also
shoulder.
being shot in the shoulder and only shot once. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
This is just buffoonery.
It's one way to put it.
So in this case, but then that like Benny was showing us so we could discuss it. So who's at fault there though? Like who would get in trouble? The person who accidentally shot him, or the person who accidentally tasered him?
The taser guy.
We're actually going to see body cam footage from the vantage point of the officer that shot him too. That's coming up. But right now, the female police officer is rushing to Christopher Sheehan's aid.
All right.
I think it was me. I got shot with a taser. I thought,
You're okay.
fuck.
Yep, I got it.
You're good. Are you good?
Yes, I'm good.
You're okay. Look at me.
I got it.
You're okay.
You're not done doing
You're okay. Look at me. You're okay. Got it? All right?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Talk to me.
That's misgendering. So far, we've got Christopher Sheehan guilty on misgendering. So there's that.
Okay.
And she's just trying to calm him down, letting him know he's okay.
Okay.
And he
Now-
seems okay.
One thing he said from the original video makes way more sense now, because he was saying when he first comes out the window and he was like, "You guys shot me in 2020 and I didn't get any money." I was like, what is he talking about? Now it makes sense.
Sometimes you got to trust good Benjamin to let him tell it, to spin a yarn, to tell a story. And all loose ends will be tied up nice and knotly in the end. Probably not, but it'll give us something to discuss.
You're okay. Got it? All right?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me right now. Talk to me right now. You're okay. Okay? Talk to me. We have medical on the way right now.
Can I please see my stuff right there?
Chris, you're okay. Okay? You're okay.
All my stuff's right there.
Okay, you're okay.
Can I possibly
Okay,
get out of
listen.
this handcuff?
Yes, medical's here for you, okay? Just talk to me. Talk to me.
Can I stand up and
Talk
take
to me.
a sip
What's
of
your-
water?
what's your
Can I have
birthday?
some water, please?
What's your
I like that at the end. I think she was kind of getting on his nerves.
That's what I mean. She's
No, I think he thinks she's a stewardess.
That's possible.
she's acting like he's headed towards the light, and he's just sitting up having a conversation, and she's like, "Stay with me, stay with me."
Yeah.
Like,
And
was
he's
he
asking for a sip of water. And
to be
she's
unhandcuffed.
screaming over him to the point where now he has to raise his voice like, "Can I get a glass of water, please?"
really?
So fast forward to 2022 again, and we're standing outside Christopher Sheehan's Reno, Nevada apartment.
Why does it take so many of you guys?
Because you're amped up.
You're amped up.
No, I'm not
We're
after
that
you.
we're
Okay,
safe.
leave me alone, please.
We're not here to hurt you, bud.
We
not
want to
here
take
to
you to
hurt you.
hospital. Man. You want to
You're not
Get your
taking me
help.
to jail. Pull up my pants. Somebody pull up my pants. Pull up my pants, mother.
We'll get your
You pull up my pants. You pull up my pants.
Chris, stop.
Pull up my pants right now.
Chris, we want.
Pull up my pants. Pull up my pants.
You got your keys so we can close up?
I don't even have my keys on me.
Okay,
Leave me the f alone.
Make sure that it's closed. Okay.
We'll get everything closed up.
Leave me alone.
We'll help you. Okay.
Do you have
Let
your
me touch
keys? Do you have your keys? Do you have a set of screwdrivers and a power drill so we can close up?
Just go push the window closed.
I love this guy just barking orders.
That's funny. He pointed somebody out and wants them to fix his pants.
Yeah, you pull up my pants. In that same WWE manner that he explained how he earned his apartment.
My dog, if you're going to help me. Let me touch my dog if you're trying to help me, mother. You shot me in my mother. My dog's inside my apartment. Let me go in my apartment. Mother. Let me go in my apartment. Please, I don't have weapons, guys. I don't have anything to hurt anybody. Please leave me the alone.
hold
I
on.
haven't broken any laws.
So he said to that guy, "You shot me." He just said it again. You shot me. And that guy resists the temptation to say, "Well, yeah, but this asshole over here tased me."
Right.
Let me go to the VA hospital. Let me call my buddy Doug Goddard to come and take me to the VA hospital. I need to go. Leave me the alone. Please don't cuff me. I didn't break any laws. I will calm down. I'll take a knee. Can I take a knee? Can I please take a knee, guys?
Yeah, take a knee. Take a knee.
All right, now I'm calm. Can you guys please let me go to the hospital, man?
That's where we're going, man.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know how well you could hear him, but he's requesting to go to the VA hospital. So the man's a veteran, and this is the most cooperative we've seen him so far. And he asked the cops if he can take a knee, and the cops let him take a knee. So that's a point for the police. And at this point, he just wants to go inside and touch his dog, which I wouldn't know for sure, but I'm assuming the dog is some sort of emotional support animal. Don't know what you guys' thoughts are on emotional support animals, but I believe they work, and have spoken to people who can attest to their benefit.
I like animals, but I do want to say about him, about them not objecting to him taking a knee. I don't think they would object to him putting himself in any sort of submissive position.
They were probably, yeah, they may have actually been just as happy.
He's less likely to run,
Yeah. But they also have documented evidence to imply that if he was going to run, he would have given them fair warning first. I mean, he told those police, listen, guys, I'm running, just to let you know. So
I know what you don't do as a responsible dog owner. Rip the screen off and leave the window open. I'm surprised that thing's still in the damn house.
That's a good dog.
Please, somebody video this. Reno!
If it was that great
Reno
at emotional
PD!
support, can we pause? If the dog was that great at emotional support, we wouldn't all be watching this situation.
Get out of my, where's my dog? Where's Remy? Where's Remy? Where's Remy? Where's Remy, my dog? Give me my dog. Pull my pants up, you mother. I'm sorry for calling names.
Okay, can you stop?
Sorry for calling names.
Sorry for calling
We're just trying to
names.
get your help, my
I
friend.
just want to get my dog. Get the out of my apartment, you. That is my place.
Agreed.
Yeah. Agreed. Then why are you going in there?
Chris, ambulance right there, my friend.
Where's my dog?
So an ambulance is on scene.
Where's my dog?
It's in the house.
Where's my dude? Let me close up my stuff.
They just
My
did that.
window's wide open. You guys waiting. You're smoking a cigarette. Let me have my dog. Let me have my dog, Remy.
Ambulance right there. What kind of dog you got, my friend?
You guys are so weak.
Right there.
You go.
Okay.
No, you go.
Go. Chris, come on, man.
What am I doing wrong? Am I breaking a law?
Yes.
How?
You're being too loud. You piss all your neighbors off by screaming.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh well, there we go.
This guy has the temperament of the Incredible Hulk.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, very back and forth to very compliant
He's like
to immediate agitation.
he's like totally crazy and absolutely chill at the same time.
Yeah. And then they're like, okay, Chris, over here this way to the ambulance. And he goes, no, you go. Okay. The cop goes, no, you go. And then it appeared at least 2 or 3 police officers. You can see Chris just plant his foot into the parking lot. And then there was no more forward movement after that. The police seemed to be unable to budge him. But hey, thoughts on the police now entering his apartment? One of them, according to Chris Sheehan, smoking a cigarette.
That's pretty funny. You know, that guy was like,
It is? I didn't think it was funny at all. What did he do that would have warranted the police to enter his establishment? But then again, he did leave a window wide open, and he was asked to. Yeah,
and that's the reason. They're not searching it.
He asked him to go in.
You know what? The bull is
He asked
right.
him to get his dog.
This was meant to be my big search and seizure segment of the show, but I had overlooked that part completely. So we're just going to cancel the search and seizure segment of
Nothing searched, nothing seized. In fact, he did ask them to seize his dog. So
yeah, that was
I
something
feel like
I
this.
overlooked when I came up with that search and seizure segment.
This dude seems like he'd be like a cool guy to hang out with for a couple hours, but you know there's going to be a point of the night where it just goes.
That was, you know what? That was another question that I had wanted to ask you guys. If you knew this guy or saw him at your local tavern, or maybe you were just neighbors with him in his apartment, would you or would you not want to hang out with this guy? Because I don't know. I've given it some thought.
He seems, well, I mean, because he's got both sides of his personality, but he seems like he would be like really chill, like the part where he's not freaking out for a while, and then you'd see it would slowly build up. Like he would start playing certain music, and you'd be like, "Oh, it's getting about that time. Just got to get out of here," because he's about to start yelling.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards yes. I'm leaning towards the camp that would want to hang out with him.
Oh,
yeah, that evening could go south real quick.
Oh yeah,
and the southernness isn't worth the northernness.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. He might be a good time, you know. I don't know.
I doubt it. And then when the police show up, and we've established that this is an incompetent police force.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we've got a lot more to cover before we can make a well-informed decision about either party.
Okay, fair enough.
So where were we here? Okay. So they've managed to get him to the ambulance. Mission accomplished, guys. Good job, cops.
When can I go back in? Because I've broken no laws. I've done nothing wrong except for yell. And I was shut the f up. And I just asked you guys to leave me alone so I could do push-ups. You guys won't leave me alone. Don't look through my shit. Do I go in your house and look through your shit? Okay, well maybe I will. You like it.
That's it, Chris. Close your window, lock it.
I won't let it go, man. You guys are going to arrest me, aren't you? You're going to throw a charge or disturbing the peace or something like that. Most likely, yeah. You're going to take me to jail? Yep, I knew you would.
Okay, I want to pause it here just to point out that at this point, he recognizes that he has done something to warrant being taken in.
Yes, and he accurately identifies the transgression.
Yeah, and the cop confirms it. Yeah, Chris, disturbing the peace, it's a misdemeanor. Not in jail. At this point, based on his behavior, maybe this guy would be best served to be in a controlled environment.
Slightly douchey tone the cop has when he confirms that he's getting charged with that.
I didn't take it as that. I mean, we can listen again, listen back to it, but I didn't think it was too douchey. I think at this point they're glad that he's settled down, and they don't want to. So I think when he said, because he seemed almost upset, like, you guys are going to arrest me, aren't you? Disturbing the peace. I took it as he was like, yeah, Chris, but it's a misdemeanor. Let's not get all worked up again and start telling us all to shut the F up. You know what I mean?
And I'd like to add this. I think his brother has had it.
Oh,
he has had it with this guy.
How do
and
you know?
The reason I think, well, because if he's a police officer in this community, he can't live too far from that community. And he hasn't shown up yet. We haven't seen hide nor hair of the elder or perhaps younger Sheehan, as you said.
Well, we don't even know if today is this guy's day off or not.
Oh, no, he just wants to see his brother. He didn't say he wanted to see him in uniform.
Well, it wasn't his night to work. He had vacation day.
And they said they called his
PTO day, as it's called. Oh, did they say that? They called his brother?
I believe so, in the beginning.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think they did. But I want to hear this guy's tone.
So, but I just want to make it clear that that's where I think his brother is with all this. No, we're not doing this again. I don't think these two incidents are the only two incidents this guy has caused.
Okay, but one thing that you're not saying, the bull, is the word allegedly. So remember to always use that word.
Okay, but we're actually watching the footage. We can say that he was disturbing.
Well, that's
the
true
peace.
too. Yeah.
Something like that. Most likely, yeah.
Christopher tonight.
You're going to take me to jail?
Misdemeanor crime.
Yep, I knew you would. I knew you would.
Yeah, so
when
I think I was right. He kind of just said, like, he said, "Yeah, you're going to take me to jail," and he said, "Just for the night." And he's like, "Well, disturbing the peace." He's like, "Yeah, misdemeanor crime." I think that was more him just trying to keep him calm. You know,
Yeah,
let him know
and
like, we're not throwing you in the pen.
yeah, we're not throwing the book at you, as they say.
But remember
Do cops say that?
Remember
Man, I hope cops say that. I've never heard a cop actually say that.
Well, the boomers cop do. The younger cops say, "I'm throwing the audio book at you." So that's what the young
they would have missed and they would have hit it.
Police say, "Huh?"
The book would have
My
missed and
elbow
hit
back a
another.
little bit.
Back like this?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So we could wait for the bull, I guess, so he doesn't lose continuity in the story. The bull, where'd you go?
Just wandered off. He's probably walking out his window right now to go get something.
What are your thoughts on this guy?
Is that out of your system? I will try again. No stunts.
I've triggered the bull. All right.
Can you push my elbow back a little bit?
Back like this?
Yeah, yeah.
That's the elbow. I mean, that's the shoulder.
Say when.
Keep going. Yeah, keep going. Just go, dude. Send it full send.
I'm not gonna go too hard. I don't want to hurt you, man.
Do as hard as you can, bro.
I know, but I don't want to hurt your joints or nothing.
I need it to break. I need it to pop.
We'll let them figure that out.
Yeah.
Better?
Yeah, Reno.
There you go.
Thank you for shooting me, man. That was the best thing you ever did to me.
Did he say "fuck yeah, Reno"?
Yeah. Yeah. Could you hear that shoulder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, "Hey, look, I don't want to push this thing too hard. Now push it as hard as you can." And the cops went above and beyond. Did as he asked, puts the shoulder in, and you could see the immediate relief. I'd imagine that can't be comfortable to be in handcuffs with a bad shoulder, you know what I mean? Much less one that you had been shot in. I know my shoulder hurts sometimes when I sleep the wrong way, so... Well, now that things have calmed down a bit, the medic's going to ask Chris some questions, and we're going to get some insight on what Chris has been up to in his spare time. And
oh boy, here it goes.
Also, what his long-term goals are. His long-term goal, man.
What is someone going to ask him? What is your goal, man?
He's happy to share. So things are at least de-escalated now. You know what I mean? Everyone's being civil, and just going to ask him what he's been up to. And I like this part.
All or anything, Chris? Looks like you have a little scrape on your back here.
Yeah.
You fell?
I fell. I did a back roll.
Oh, okay. Did you hit your head at all?
No, I just did it on purpose because I'm just practicing. I'm gonna walk on at UNR for football.
All right.
I've been training for it. Yeah, thanks. Hey, I need a blanket.
How old do you think this man is?
He gives his age at some point.
Okay. But not an age where you would expect to be a walk-on for a football team.
Yeah, but this guy is a specimen, man.
Well, I was about to say, man, his fucking audition tape should just be taking a bullet and keep moving.
Yeah. I think he could just send UNR. I believe that's the team he said he wanted to walk on for. I think he could just send him this video. But then he shouts to, again, his temperament, man. Like, he's having a nice civil conversation with these folks, but then the guy off in the distance, he starts barking orders. Go get me an effing blanket. Because, I mean, even Nevada can get cold. You know
I'll
what
tell
I
you
mean?
this much, though. This guy living in a dorm would be a reality show.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, I need a blanket. Get it. Sorry. I cracked the whip, though. We can grab you a blanket.
Yeah, I can get that.
No, I don't need one.
So, yeah. Again, just back and forth. It changes second by second, this guy's demeanor.
Right, but
And that's
maybe
why
it's
I'm thinking, wouldn't this guy be kind of fun to hang out with? Because even if he scared you for a second later, he'd be pretty cool.
no.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, he demanded a blanket immediately because the man's chilly because he went outside and disrobed himself. And one of the helpful medics nearby goes, "Oh, I have a blanket for you." He goes, "Nope, don't need it."
I
And
think
he tells the
whoever-
one cop, "Hurry up."
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think whoever he told he wanted the blanket, he just wanted that guy to go do something else.
Yeah, but then again, you know, you let's look at the other side of the coin. He immediately apologizes.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm sorry for saying that, but I cracked the whip.
Yeah.
I like how he threw that in there, man.
But see, that also makes it worse. The immediate apology, he knows he's not behaving reasonably, but not enough to not behave reasonably, not behave unreasonably to begin with.
And again, I'm going to speak for all of us. This is not an endorsement for this type of behavior. We would actually all advise you not to behave like this when dealing with police. No good can come out of it in the end.
I got one right here, ready for you.
Yeah, I got it right here, man. I don't need it. They call me the White Geronimo.
The White Geronimo. What position you want playing football?
Running back, 34. I want to go get tattooed right now on my chest, a big heart right on my chest, and 34 right underneath it on my ribs.
Yeah,
right
Walter
next to the
Payton.
Fighting Irish. There's somewhere, I'm just visualizing.
What's the 34 stand for, my man?
So this was going to be the sports trivia segment of the show, where I would hit pause and ask you guys if you guys knew who he was referencing. And much like the King of Lampoons did earlier, the bull comes forward and blows the whole bit.
I apologize. I don't know if it was still playing, so I don't know. I was just kind of reacting, but I said Walter Payton.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to edit all that shit out, and then we're just going to.
It would be great
we're
if
having
one of
a
the
trivia segment. Okay. And you can guess. You can guess Walter Payton, and I'll say you're absolutely right.
It would be great if one of the cops was like, "I bet you can't do 34 push-ups."
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, since the trivia segment is now blown, let's guess on if these guys know who number 34 is.
Okay.
Chris Sheehan's given them several clues.
Oh, okay, but not only that, yeah, he has, because he said he wanted to be a running back. So 34, that narrows it down. And 34 is a running back's number, but
who's the greatest one of all time? But
the running
do
back.
any of these guys, any of these guys who I believe the bull referred to as incompetence earlier, are they going to know the answer?
Let's find out together, shall we?
34 stand for, my man.
Who's the best running back ever to play football in the history of the NFL?
Who's that?
Yeah, buddy!
All right.
Okay.
Did you fall at all or anything, Chris?
Yeah.
Looks like you have a little scratch.
All right.
So the bull was right. I was so excited for that clip because look what I have here. I even brought some props to the studio with me from home.
Oh boy. Oh, flashbacks. Oh, very
Look
nice.
who's here?
Very nice.
And this is not one of those crappy bobbleheads either. This is one of the good kinds. And it says Walter Payton, all-time rushing leader. 16,726 total yards.
That's a lot of yards.
34 sweetness.
Sweetness. They call him Sweetness, and he likes to dance.
Everyone smiles so I can use this for the thumbnail. Okay. So, so anyway, the conversation is shifted to at least more pleasant, not necessarily any quieter, which was the whole purpose of the police call in the first place. But now when he's yelling, it's more in praise and celebration of the police. Because that one guy had the answer right off the bat. He's had that on the ready. He's like, Walter Payton?
Well,
the White Geronimo. That's what he referred to himself to. Did you guys catch that?
Yes,
Call me
yes.
the White Geronimo.
That's a pretty awesome name.
Yes, but
it is. I'm telling you, this guy is. This is the alpha male, man.
Like
is Geronimo known as an athlete?
I don't know, but it sounds cool, so who cares, you know?
I know where he gets the name the White Geronimo.
Is it from a song?
No, it's from jumping out of windows.
holy shit. It is accurate. They call me the White
right.
Geronimo.
Please pour a cold cup of water right on my nuts.
The only thing I need to do here is for
Reno
maintenance to
PD.
make sure it's locked up.
What?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't.
Cup of water on his nuts?
yes. He's referring to that fabled Sheehan Schlong again. But yeah, these police are trying to, I guess, piece together how they're going to fill out this report in any intelligible way when they get back. But they need to speak over Chris Sheehan, who is now demanding, the guy who was just asking for a blanket is now requesting a cup of ice water to be poured over the Sheehan Schlong.
Does he have history of just not being stable, unfortunately?
Yeah, so he's a veteran. I don't know what service he was in. Was he?
He was a Marine.
He suffered some sort of a brain injury.
Yeah.
And then that mixed with, the steroids doesn't really help anything. So.
Okay, so yeah, suffered a brain injury, and that mixed with the steroids.
That will do it.
Allegedly. Or is it? I don't know.
You know, seeing as it was just Veterans Day,
Yeah.
I don't know if that triggered him.
That's what we were just talking about.
Yeah.
I'm sure it has something to do with it, but when we were looking for his phone right now, we found some drugs, so that definitely doesn't help. So
Yeah, no.
there's a whole lot of demons that he's dealing with right now, unfortunately.
So I don't know that the police are just supposed to have casual conversation with the neighbors about drugs they may or may not have found in the house. You know what I mean? Is there, at that point, do you have an expectation of privacy?
I assume you can, because it's going to be in the police report, which is public record.
Okay, yeah, I guess so.
Do you really want to just talk to the neighbor like that? That seems odd.
No, I think
this neighbor
that's bad
seemed to be
form,
showing
but
some
it's not
concern.
illegal.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because as far as I know, I've watched this footage a couple times, and I never heard the man being read his Miranda rights. I haven't even heard him placed under arrest.
We haven't seen every frame of this.
Well, he's already in handcuffs being loaded into an ambulance, and the cops are now heading back away from him. So they wouldn't be doing that if he was not in the confines of a police escort going somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
I think this neighbor was showing genuine concern. I don't think she was being nosy.
And also shedding light on the situation he's in. As she said, it was just Veterans Day, so that might have triggered something, so to speak.
And I don't know this for sure, but this brain injury they're speaking of, he could have suffered that while he was in the service. They reference steroids because, like I said, they've dealt with them in the past, so I don't know if that comes as a shock to somebody, but they said, and drugs. So. Yeah, I didn't know if I wanted to show this part. This is the police taking us into the into Chris's house.
I have just that little part that you just showed us. Really shocked by the welcome sign that he had hanging up. Didn't fancy this.
It's a very well kept place.
Does he put the welcome sign by the door or by the window?
So
this guy,
pretty nice place. There's no visible holes in the drywall or anything.
Last time I dealt with him, he was using he was using roids and meth in combination to power through those extra big workouts. But
now we got roids and heroin. Both sides.
Yeah, so
there's your problem.
Yeah. So whereas he was mixing steroids and then meth, I think the word the cop was looking for was reps. Help him power through those last reps, but he couldn't think of that word, so he used the word workout instead, which is not alpha at all. Should at least know what the word reps means. But yeah, now it appears they may have just found heroin, probably meaning the heroin was to help kind of come down from the steroids. So can you imagine the last time these guys were here when the mixture was steroids and meth? So, and then the cops makes a reference that I had appreciated. He's like, so now we've moved on to steroids and heroin. That's nice. And it's all captured on body cam and
Dude,
the
really?
Wheel of
Really?
Content show. Huh?
Is that a sliding door that he could have used?
It appears.
Well, they didn't approach from that angle. That looks like the back door.
The back door. You know, the back door. So anyway, let's listen to this cop and mock him for because suddenly real tough. Suddenly he's got a lot of smart alecky things to say. Oh, that's nice. Didn't see you saying any of that shit when Chris Sheehan was threatening you with his schlong.
But
Well, now we got roids and heroin. That's nice.
well, I'm probably using the heroin.
Boo.
But, yeah.
And there's the poor dog Remy. I believe his name was Remy.
Oh, I like him.
I like him too. So now we're jumping ahead to a different officer's body cam. This is upon Chris's arrival.
I'm just trying to get home to my family. I'm cold. I'm out here with no shirt on. Okay. And Sean Gibson's going to watch me go to jail when I could go home and be comfortable and be a healthy veteran. Okay. If I went home and slept with my dog. But you're going to make me go to jail because I was yelling. Tonight. How many days do you give me? You're going to take my job from me too, Sean Gibson? Give me my shirt. Give me my shirt. Don't touch my. Give me my shirt.
Well, no, hold on. They might be helping you with your job because being in jail might make you cry. That could be overtime for you.
The last guy I would want to be locked in a jail cell with would be Chris Sheehan.
But you want to go to a
doing
tavern.
all the damn chores. I guarantee you. I'd be forced. What am I going to say? Hey, Chris, it's your turn to clean the toilet.
Dude, imagine how many you could sit on this guy's back so he could do squats all the time.
Yeah.
I said, get on my back.
I was speaking to my brother Sean.
I like how he pointed out the fact that he was without a shirt, which he took off quite on his own.
Yeah.
Out of his own free will. So this is wrapping up here. Let's see what happens.
Sorry, I shouldn't say that, Sean. I'm angry with you because you're making this decision. I can tell you're the sergeant.
You can be angry at me.
But why are you taking me to jail, dude?
Because that's our solution for tonight.
No, the solution tonight is get help here or have me sleep it off.
They've already cleared you out. So we're going to go up there, and then you can work on getting help further from there.
They're leaving the hospital now, and Chris doesn't even seem to understand why he's not just spending the night in the hospital. But apparently he's been cleared. He's yelling at this police officer by the name of Sean Gibson. And I believe Sean Gibson might be the senior officer.
All right. There's people up there to help you as well.
Dude, shut the up.
Okay.
You're a bitch.
Yep.
Made in every way.
Okay.
Every fucking way, Sean.
All right.
And I see it too. I see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
He just called him a beta, which again is something that alphas do.
Hey, I'm sorry I said that. I'm just angry you're taking me to jail. Because I just want to eat,
I don't
man.
take any personal offense,
But
man.
why are you guys taking me to jail when I need help?
We're trying to get you that help.
My meds are at home.
I understand that.
But you're going to put me in jail where I got to fight? You guys want me to fight in jail?
No.
Yeah, you do, because you haven't been in there. You don't even know what it's like in there. You have no clue. But you think you're hard, dude, with your little freaking goatee.
Oh, I don't think I'm hard, man. I know I'm not.
Yeah.
Me neither. I don't think I am either. I just want to go home.
Hey, Chris, what we can do is we can
Being humble.
Can you guys
He's
just
being
issue
humble.
me a ticket like you did after
we
you
gotta get
shot
this
me and
out.
let me go home? I promise to be calm.
Can you have a seat?
I promise to be calm, guys.
All right, I appreciate it.
Okay, pause. Can we talk about this fighting issue? He believes that if he goes to jail, he has to fight. I believe
dude
that means
is
if he
definitely
goes to jail,
fighting when he goes to jail.
Yes, because he will provoke a fight.
Well, right, yeah.
That's something he could probably avoid.
Right now, there's a guy in jail for the first night, and he's probably thinking to himself, "Oh, this isn't as bad as I thought it would be." Little does he know this guy's fucking on his way.
Yeah. I would like to point out something alpha that he did as he was telling that one police officer to his face with both hands tied behind his back as well. You ain't hard. Lampooned his goatee. And the cop just kind of eyes fell to the floor and said, I know. You're right. I don't think I'm hard. And then what does the alpha do? Hey, look, you're not, and I'm not hard either. That's the humble, you know what I mean? A phony alpha guy would be like, yeah, you're not hard. I am. But Chris Sheehan is humble. And that's pretty alpha.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in the end, Chris was charged with disturbing the peace and resisting arrest. And he pled no contest, which I don't exactly know what that means. Do you guys know? It's kind of like a guilty charge, but not really, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's I would probably be considered guilty with the evidence that there is, but I'd rather not admit guilt.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, no one clipped this because this is not legal advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. But he pled no contest and was sentenced to 60 days in jail. Now, first of all, I didn't hear anyone place him under arrest, nor read his rights.
Okay, but we
unless
don't know
that
what
took transpired.
It could have taken place elsewhere. Also, I think that's excessive, given the what would be the charges above disturbing the peace.
That was going to be my next question.
Okay.
Like, because kind of he referenced earlier, like, you know, first of all, can't you let the guy slide a little bit? I mean, don't you kind of think this guy at least earned himself a little bit of a get out of jail free card, as they say in Monopoly?
Yeah.
I mean, the same group had just recently shot him in the shoulder by accident, and then let him go home afterwards. Apparently, shot him in the shoulder and like, well, you can go home.
They probably consider that a wash. Okay, well, you didn't mean to do this. We didn't mean to shoot you. So let's just let's call this one even.
So the 60 days does seem very excessive. My guess would be that that's because that's not the first time that he's done it, but it's also excessive because his brother's a police officer. Like, so to Steve's point, it sounds like his brother didn't help him out at all. If anything, wanted him to be in there for 60 days.
Well, look, I wouldn't know anything about this guy's brother. That was going to be my next question, though, what you guys thought about the sentence. And the one cop said something about having drugs, too. So, but that, at least according to the people at Law and Crime Bodycam channel, they just reported that he was charged with disturbing the peace and resisting arrest.
Oh, well, resisting arrest. And also, again, probably not his first offense.
I wish I could speak to his military credentials, because I'd shout him out. Because you know what? I'm talking about all the social commentary that could, be sparked. The type of conversation could be talked about watching a piece of content like that. But in the end, I really just wanted to show it because it was one of the crazier things I've ever seen.
I think it's enough. I think it's enough. That footage of him being shot because a police officer tased another police officer. That's enough right there.
Yeah.
Well, then
That's one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
In that case, and I think we're actually all pretty much in agreement. So the only loose end there really is to tie up is this the most alpha man on the planet?
Leave it in the comments.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's where I was going with that.
Yeah. That's a confident king of lampoons. People haven't made it this far.
I think they did. This dude's entertaining as hell, man.
Well, we got it. Hey, we got it.
Thanks, guys.
I've been respectful towards you this entire time.
You know I'm going to don't play my soul like that. I'm the man. I'm the man.
You're the man, Chris.
No problem. I'll get this. I'm not trying to be aggressive.
I get it.
I know who the. You ever heard of the real ones? I'm a fucking real one. Thank you.
All right, Chris. Come on. We gotta go in this door over here.
Somebody put this shirt on for me.
Do you want it like over your shoulders, or how do you want it? Got it?
So why is there so many officers here? Are you guys scared? What do you do with the mustache? Are you scared at all? Hey, what you doing, bro? Why? Oh no, you just grabbed me like try to push me.
He's just trying to escort you, Chris. He's not trying to front you.
I'm trying to be relaxed, but you're trying to walk me. I'm pushing. Yeah, you are. You're not strong, bro.
Chris, nobody's trying to be out strong.